Okay, we're busy with question 2, grade 10's June exams, and we're going to do the cash payments journal of the French traders for March 2022. Okay, so the first transaction takes place on the 6th. Goods to the value of 48,700 minus 5% trade discount were received from Snap Traders. EFT 187 was made. Okay, goods to the value was received from Snap Traders, so you received the goods and you are paying by EFT number 187. Okay, so how do I get this amount? Remember, this is a trade discount, so it's almost like you're going to a shop and you're getting a 5% discount at the store, so you only pay 95%, so it will be 84,700 times 0.95, and then you will get the amount that I will just show you on the answer sheet. Okay, so it's document number 187. Document number 187. Right, on the 6th, you paid Snap Traders. It's 95% of the value, so the amount is 46,265. And what did you buy? You bought trading stock. Okay, so that was the first transaction. The second one that we have to do for the CPJ was also on the 6th, but unlike the CRJ, the CPJ works differently. So every single check or EFT that you're doing must be showed separately. So you pay our distributors 268,680 per EFT for transport of goods purchased from Snap Traders. Now if you transport the goods, that will also be part of the trade discount, or that will also be part of the amount that you pay towards, because that will be included in the price of the goods, because if you don't charge for that, you're going to make a loss on your sale. Okay, so 2680, sorry. So it's also on the 6th. Okay, so it's going to be document number 188, EFT, RR distributors 2680 in the bank, 2680 in trading stock. So that was the 6th. The next one will be on the 12th. Paid pen and ink traders electronically, again EFT, for the purchase of the following: stationery and a new fax machine. You only pay them once, so I need to add these two amounts together. I will look at the amount just now in the answer, but one is for stationery and the other is a fax machine, which will be something that equipment that we are buying. Okay, so there it is, 189 pen and ink stationers. Okay, 11,414 in the bank, 3,114 of that was stationery, and 8,300 of that was equipment. There was no column for equipment, so you put it in the sundry accounts and you put the amount over there. Alright, so that was on the 12th. The next one will be the 20th. And you paid XY wholesalers 2380 in full settlement of the account of 25. You still only paid 2380, so that's the EFT amount that you are paying. Okay, but it's for the full account, so there is some discount of 120 that you received. I'm going to show you how you put that in the CPJ. Okay, so there we go. On the 20th, 2380 in the bank, 2380 on the payments, and it's a creditor that you're paying, and 120 on the discount received. Okay, so the next transaction will then be on the 22nd. The owner L French withdrew the following: stationery for his son 1,200 and 2,500 rand cash. Okay, so the stationery was something that he withdrew, but I'm going to show you now the 2,500 cash that he withdrew. That will be something that will be shown here in the CPJ. Okay, so the 2,500 rand cash. Okay, right. 2,500 rand is under drawings, so that's the only amount that goes through the bank. The stationery we're just going to show here because he gave him the stationery, but actually there was no cash flowing out because of the stationery. So this is the exception, so take note of this one. It's also a bank statement transaction that you will see, the 2,500 rand that he withdrew, and that was for drawings. That was on the 22nd. The next transaction is on the 25th. An EFT payment was made to B&R as part payment of the loan, 2,000 rand plus interest of 1,500 rand. Okay, so the amount that we are paying to B&R Bank was 3,500 rand. I'm going to show you how we do that. Okay, so there's a 3.5, and we're just splitting it. 2,000 was for the loan, and 1,500 rand was for interest on loan, because there was no columns for these two transactions. Okay. The next one was on the 30th. Next transaction was on the 30th. You restore the petty cash amount, impressed amount. Now the impressed amount is the amount that it must be at the beginning of the month. The petty cash column in the petty cash journal amounted to 991, and we have to restore that amount that was paid out to get to the impressed amount of 1,200 again. So it's 991 on the 30th. It's a cash transaction, because you have to put it in your petty cash box, bank statement. You'll see it on the bank statement, 30th 991, and then 991 in the sundry accounts, and we're writing petty cash. And then the last transaction that we will have over here is on the 31st. Okay, following transactions appeared on the bank statement. So where will you see it on the bank statement? Service book, deposit book, cash deposit, fee, tax levy. Okay, so all of them are service fees, so we add them all together, and then we put them once they are bank charges. Okay, so there on the 31st, bank statement 31st, Century Bank, 324 is all of them together, and 324 in amount, and they are all bank charges. And that is the petty cash journal for question 2.2 in the June exams for the grade 10s.